Hey, good afternoon, YouTubers. My name's Paul. I'm doing a quick little video on my Bravos XL washing machine. It's about, I don't know, 7 years old. Here's the model number, if that's handy to anybody. Anyways, I had an issue with an SD error code that I got consistently with every load. And SD code basically stands for suds. So there's either too many suds in the system, and the washing machine wants to continuously do a rinse, an additional rinse to get the soap out of the system. So basically, the cycle never ends. It just keeps on adding water, draining it, adding water, draining it, and it gets very frustrating because the load never actually finishes, and you have to unplug the washing machine and kind of manually try to get it to finish its cycle. Sorry. So just wanted to give you an idea of how I fix my problem. Initially, they say make sure that you're using HE high efficiency soap. So I changed to a high efficiency soap and I changed to high efficiency pods, and neither one fixed the problem. So it wasn't a soap issue. And I did some research online, and somebody mentioned that it could be a blockage. So what I did is I pulled this unit out, unplugged everything, disconnected everything, pulled it out, pulled the back off, made sure the hose wasn't blocked at all from the pump, and it wasn't. And then I pulled the hose off the pump and stuck my finger in the pump to make sure that there was no debris or blockages in the pump, and there was none. But when I was playing around with that pump, I noticed that there was a lot of dirt and stuff near the bottom of the tub. So with that said, I did a little bit more research on how to pull this thing apart. And basically, at the back of this unit, there's a couple of screws back here that you undo on the top end. What you would do is you would secure the glass cover down with some tape on either side, undo those two screws in the back on either side, and then shift the whole top end forward, which unclips the front end over here. Sorry, there's a clip here and a clip here. So it unclips it, and then you just kind of pivot the whole head upwards to get access to the actual tub. So what I did is I shifted this whole thing backwards, upwards, sorry, and then I removed this, looks like a little cover over top of the inner drum. So that just unclips all the way around, and you just unclip it and remove it. Then the next step is to take a 7/16 socket to remove that bolt, which is not very hard. Took that off. You slide the agitator off, which is the middle piece here. And then underneath that, there's 6 screws that you undo, or Phillips, and those come off fairly easily. And then after that point, basically you just pull the inner tub straight out, which gives you access to the outer tub. And inside that outer tub, I found all kinds of pieces of rags and clothes that was in there that was blocking the drain. So it wasn't allowing the water to drain properly, and there was always a whole bunch of sudsy water in the actual tub itself, which was probably driving the error code. So once I took 2 minutes and sucked all the water out of the bottom and removed all the debris and the pieces of material and rags and whatever it was there, cleaned it all up. It was pretty dirty in there, so I had everything apart, so I figured I'd clean it up while I had it all apart, and put it back in the same order that I took it apart. And literally once it took me maybe an hour and a half to do it all. It's not a major project. It's a lot easier than you would think, but it's it definitely helps with the drainage of the water, because all these rags were collecting around the drain hole, and it wasn't allowing the water to drain out properly. So I've seen other videos online where people actually have towels that slip in behind here in the crack between the outer tub and the inner tub, which block the drainage as well. And then it'll drive an SD code, and which will drive you crazy. So I just wanted to put that out there because I haven't seen any videos like this one. I kind of just figured it out on my own. other than just with that blockage thing. So I hope this helps you out. Like I said, the whole start to finish might take you an hour and a half, maybe an hour, depending how good you are with tools. But it might take you an hour to 2 hours, and with a little bit of cleaning and everything, you put it back together, you might get another couple of years out of your washer. And anyways, I thought I'd put it out there for you guys, and I hope it helps you out. Please leave me a comment in the below and let me know if you found this video useful. And if you have any questions, don't be shy. Leave me a comment as well, and I'd be happy to answer your questions to the best of my ability. I am not a pro. I am not a mechanic or anything like that. So, you know, I'm just a guy that is pretty handy with the tool, and trust me, this is one of the easier things I've ever done. It's just being confident and taking your time, and don't lose any parts, and just put them back in the same order that you took it apart in, and you'll be fine. Alright, my name's Paul, and thanks for watching my video. Take care.